What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nick Bartell, editor-in-chief for Technowarriorstv, and welcome to another galactic audio interview. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce Jesse Peak. He is a field investigator for Mufon, or the Mutual UFO Network, and this would mark our third Mufon member that's been interviewed on the show. This is also the Mutual UFO Network's first audio interview, so this one's a little different than the last two because this one is audio based, and that's why you see the video thumbnail as basically the video. So, if you ever heard of MUFON, there's a Mutual UFO Network, and they investigate UFO sightings, abductions, and anything that has to deal with the ET universe. And also a big thing, ladies and gentlemen, that will be coming out soon, is a video review of the UFO, the MUFON UFO map for the Google Play and Apple Store, which is really going to be fun. It shows you where all the UFO sightings are and everything. So, ladies and gentlemen, now they've told you a little bit about MUFON, it is time to introduce to you the Jesse Peak MUFON Investigator Interview. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Peak, tell us about what you do and take it away.
Hey, Nick, thanks for having me today. I appreciate it. Looking forward to talking to you and sharing my experiences being with MUFON, the Mutual UFO Network. We were established in 1969, and our basic goal is MUFON scientifically researches the UFO phenomenon to benefit humanity. So basically, anybody that has had a UFO sighting, no matter where you are in the world, you can report that UFO sighting to MUFON directly, and you'll actually get a local field investigator to investigate your case for you. We are volunteer-based, but our training is extremely extensive. We have our own MUFON University online, which has multiple different certification classes, including astronomy, space exploration, dispositions and investigations. We also have our manual, which teaches us all the different ways to investigate a case, even if it's something like collecting samples. This way we can send it over to our lab. Yes, MUFON does have our own laboratory. So we can send stuff over and get it analyzed and see if we have found a real UFO or traces of UFOs. MUFON also has the ERT, which I'm a part of, which is the Experiencer Resource Team. So we help anybody that's had close encounters with ET, whether it be an abduction or just a close encounter with any kind of being. So we do that as well, and we basically work as therapists. We have medical professionals on our team, and we can refer them to get hypnosis. We can refer them to therapy groups, and refer reading stuff, and just be there as someone as a shoulder to lean on. So MUFON has a lot of different parts to it, but it is a very good community to be a part of. And it's one of the best and only ones to investigate a case worldwide for you. So it's something very interesting to be a part of, and I've been with them since 2019. And so far, become a certified investigator, a certified ERT, and actually this past month I became a CAG member, which is a Case Assistance Group. So it's for veteran investigators to help out on cases that need the extra help. So yeah, it's something I enjoy. I'm very passionate about, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made joining MUFON. So yeah, that's a little bit about what I do and what MUFON does.
So tell what time, like in MUFON, have you heard of the show Hangar One?
Yes, I've watched that many times.
I actually sleep to that. So, yeah. So I'm just sleeping to MUFON stuff all night.
Yeah, good stuff, man. It's good stuff to learn about. It really shows you how we collect stuff in the field too, and how we interview witnesses, which is really cool.
Now, also, so we're Techno Warriors TV based out of St. Utah, but the cool thing is, Utah has a very big, and even Salt Lake has a big extraterrestrial and UFO footprint. A lot of sightings have happened in Utah and Salt Lake. So let's big in the paranormal realm as well, too.
Yeah, so you have Mufon chapter out in Utah as well, and they actually do a lot of training for field investigators out your way as too. They usually once a year get together and do a training of in the field investigations live with Navajo Rangers. So it's actually a really cool area to be a part of where you are to be involved in that kind of stuff.
Oh, that is so cool. And where can people report a UFO or an abduction?
So yeah, if you just go to mufon.com, MUFON.com, you'll see at the top of the page, it'll say either report a sighting or report an experience. So if it's an experience, that's usually an abduction or implants, contact with extraterrestrial biological entities. The sighting is just if you've seen a light in the sky or an object flying around. So it's a little different, but you will get a local field investigator, someone familiar with your area, and they'll walk you through the process and basically investigate the case for you absolutely free.
That is awesome. You guys do a lot of cool hard work for everybody. Um, and MUFON's been going since 1969, guys. That's as long as a moon landing. So, and like, if you ever heard of now, have you ever heard like I can't remember Chase Kalensky.
Yes.
Chase Kalensky, big awesome girl, amazing. She is the very first interview to go past to go past 2,000 views. That's when I knew MUFON was gonna bust the bank wide open. Basically with in ad revenue alone, Linda Thompson interview has made almost $30, and that's insane for an interview, which usually gets around $4 to $5. It is also got 322 likes, which actually I think puts it at the most liked video interview on our channel.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to have you on the show. And ladies and gentlemen, you should check out MUFON. Also, if you need help, you can get a hold of Jesse Peak or any MUFON member in your local chapter that will help you out. Also, you should download the MUFON UFO app on the Google Play and App Store. It is around $2 to $4, so not even that expensive at all, as much as a cup of Starbucks. And it will show you all the UFO sightings from around the world, and it is a really good app. And also, you can report an experience right within the app too.
Yeah, and that app actually is a live map. So at the point that you can be watching that map all day long, and you'll actually see live reports coming in daily. People reporting them right then and there in front of you, and the report will pop up and show you exactly what state, what county, and where at they're reporting these sightings. And they'll also tell you not only what the sighting was, but what kind of shape it was, the description of the craft that they've seen, and it'll also show you different entities that have been seen, and if it's a landing case or any kind of evidence case. They also have a new part on that map app as well, where you can actually join in if you're a member, and it's like a Twitter for MUFON. So it basically is MUFON's own social media network where people that are members and field investigators can go and communicate with each other and share tips about investigations, talk about sightings, different groups, and just staying up to date with each other. It's a good way to stay connected, especially in the UFO community.
So is there, where is the Utah chapter?
I'm not sure exactly where it is. The whole state, usually you can go to mufon.com and you'll go to find a chapter. Under the find a chapter, it has every state there. You'll click on that state and it'll actually tell you your state director and your assistant state director, so you can reach out to them. You send them an email usually, and they'll tell you exactly where the chapter meetings are being held, and they'll get you up to date and up to speed on how you can get involved with that local chapter.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Jesse Peak for being on the show today. Amazing Mufon member, and you've been doing this since 2019?
Yeah, I've been doing this since 2019. And, it's funny you brought up Chase Koletsky because when I was getting involved with MUFON, actually was watching different training videos, and Chase Koletsky was the one that was doing the training. So I actually learned a lot of the way to investigate and how to do investigations from Chase herself. If you're a member of MUFON and you're doing training, we have something called MUFON TV. And on that Mufon TV, there's field investigator training, and Chase has done quite a few videos to help train new investigators that are coming in. So she was one of the ones that I watched all the time in the beginning of my training because Chase Koletsky is also a private investigator. So she's one of the top investigators in the field. And I learned the most probably from Chase overall.
That's awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, check out Mufon. You won't be disappointed. And if you like this video, you know what to do. You hit that like button if you like this video, and you hit that dislike button if you did not like the video. Be sure to feel free and add a comment and let us know what you think. And if you've had a UFO sighting, put it down, because you could be featured on our show. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been, doing UFO stuff for quite a while, and I have got to say, thank you very much, everyone. As you know, my health is failing, but we're just going to keep trucking along one day at a time. And something happens, something happens. Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that Mufon is now our sponsor? So you'll be hearing more Mufon stuff in the videos. So not only Irish Coffee, Teas, and Bobas, located in Holloman, New Mexico, but you'll be hearing Mufon stuff as well. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much. And all you have to do is strangle that subscribe button, slap that like button in the face, and pow right in the kisser. Have an amazing day.